is really hammered in your brains and hopefully in your hearts. The complete path is there in Ngondro. You can do Ngondro when you wake up, you can do Ngondro before going to sleep. Sleeping can be Ngondro. We just talked about this right now. You can do Ngondro eating. Yeah. Lunch, dinner can be an offering. Totally. Soak offering. You can do Ngondro walking. Yes, it's called circumambulation. You can do Ngondro going to Macy's. That's called mandala offering. You can do Ngondro taking shower. That's called Vajrasattva. You can even do Ngondro pooping. Bendrasat Samaya Manupalaya. You can do, your life can be Ngondro. Every single thing you do can be Ngondro. But at the same time, it's absolutely necessary to have formal practice. If you can spend a period of days or weeks doing some kind of preparation for your Ngondro through doing daily same or different meditations on the 4 thoughts until you feel that the thoughts are totally ingrained inside of you, that's the best, because you have the right, let's say like that, fire on your feet to do the Ngondro the way you need to do. If you can do each stage one at a time, always do the whole text, but you can only do accumulations of prostrations. Try to do all the prostrations. When you are done with that, start the accumulation of mandala. It might not be totally realistic because of physical limitations. Then you need to talk with your mentor, with your lama. If some kind of tweaking might be necessary. But the most important factor in my Ngondro practice was planning. Go to sleep already excited about waking up and doing your Ngondro. Before arriving at home from your job, you already go thinking, I'm going to arrive at home, I'm going to start my Ngondro. If you think in terms of, I'm going to start, I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'm going to take a shower, oh, I can read something inspiring, yes, a couple pages of inspiration would be good, and then it's time to go to sleep. So, if before you enter your house you already go with the intention, I'm going to do an exciting session of Ngondro, you are already in the track. But if you don't have this, your mind already put on track, all distractions are just going to take over. So there are strategies that you can use, but still the best is between sessions you always bring to mind the 4 immeasurables and the 4 thoughts that turns the mind towards Dharma. So when you are about to enter the space where you can do a formal session, your mind is already wired, ready to go into session. Do not you have do not let yourself be in a space of a lot of distraction, because distraction is going to engulf you. So engulf distraction within the space of wonder before it happens, and you will be successful. Just one last thing. I'll tell you a story. It was 1994. Rinpoche came to Brazil. He gave Ngondro teachings. And he said, if people here finish their Ngondro next year, I'm going to come and give the Dzogchen teachings. And he said that there was such a wave of Ngondro that was so crazy, like Brazilians were doing Ngondro, that what happened the next year, Rinpoche decided to shift all his activities to Brazil. He came to live in Brazil. We got him. Bye Americans. We got him. But we didn't get because we had anything special. It's because, and Rinpoche said that, because so many people started to do Ngondro. I remember the year that we had a texture retreat. We had 400 people sitting there. We have all those people sitting there because they did their Ngondro. Because they were literally creating the conditions for this kind of teachings to happen. We created that by our practice. Of course, Rinpoche was the cause, but the conditions to happen depended on the Ngondro. So Ngondro transformed the spiritual geography of a whole continent. It was Ngondro who transformed. Nowadays we have Nyingma centers in every single big city in Brazil and in almost all countries in South America. And that you can blame on Ngondro. Ngondro is capable of changing countries, believe me. And I'm talking like Trump, believe me. Because it really happened. You guys have a jewel that can change things so deeply. You only need to do one thing, use this jewel. It's in your hands. It will change. You will change your neighborhood, it will change your country for better, for more compassion. It's our responsibility. We received this nectar, we received this jewel. It's our responsibility to use it so that we can empty samsara. And don't think that this is not possible. It is possible. It's inside of all of us. Thank you. And as Rinpoche would say, Dudjom Pel, may your meditation and practice increase.
I think according to timing, and I think my advice is finally is extremely beautiful teaching right after long Ngondro. His Holiness Dudjom Rinpoche is how to do, and I want Amy can please read that, and then we can do shower blessing. You can read. Thank you. This translation is not that like Rinpoche's translation like you see that ordinary people translate, but still. Okay, thank you.
You have the big book, it's page 71.
Thus, concluding with dedication, aspiration, and prayers for auspiciousness, engage one's daily conduct. Also, at all times in between sessions, thinking that the first and best part of one's food and drink is the nature of Amrita, and all clothes are divine garments, offer them to the Lama on one's crown. Whatever arises of the phenomena of the 6 sense gatherings do not follow ordinary concepts, but sustain the radiance of awareness as deity, mantra, and wisdom. In the evening, when going to sleep, pray to be able to recognize clear light. Then the Lama on the crown of one's head passes down through the Brahma aperture and comes to rest within a 4-petaled lotus at one's heart. Focusing the mind on the light from the Lama filling one's entire body, dissolve into the naked, luminous clarity of empty awareness and go to sleep in this state without dullness or being disturbed by other thoughts. If one awakens, cut off all the erratic, wild, scattered wandering and other kinds of thoughts and sustain the radiant state of clear light. Through this, one will be able to recognize the clear light of sleep as well as dreams. Again at dawn, when rising, think that the Lama ascends up through the central channel of one's crown and is seated joyfully in the sky before one, and resume practicing as before. Furthermore, at the time of death, mingling clear light, stainless space, and awareness, and abiding in evenness in that state is the supreme practice of transference. However, if one cannot establish that, by recalling the yoga of appearances, sound, and thoughts as deity, mantra, and wisdom, one will be liberated in the bardo. By always keeping faith, devotion, and perfectly pure samaya, be diligent in the practice of increasing the union of the 2 accumulations more and more. Strive in this way, beginning with the 4 thoughts that turn the mind, until one experiences the results of each of the stages of accumulation and purification. Especially Guru Yoga alone is certainly the profound, extraordinary key point of the Vajrayana path. So, except for holding this as the life force of the main practice and practicing with strong diligence, one does not need to rely on other development and completion stages. One will draw breath in the pure land of lotus light on the southwest continent and traverse the 4 stages of Vidyadharas like magic to arrive at the state of Wisdom Lama Samantabhadra. This is certain.